Hey, Tripp here from trippadvice.com, and this is going to be a video that I know isn't going to be for everyone because not everyone has the experience of letting down a girl or breaking up with her. But I mean more specifically in this situation, not just breaking up with her, but there might be a period of time where you're dating a girl and you've been on maybe 1, 2, 3 dates or even 5 dates, 10 dates. You guys aren't actually exclusive yet, and you want to let her down and let her know, hey, I'm just not interested anymore and I don't want to see you again. Now, you might not say it in those words. I'm going to help you out with that on today's video. But again, you might be in that experience. Not a lot of you might be there, but even if you have not been there yet and you're not even dating anyone and you're watching this video, please watch the whole video because you might be in this situation. And this is very important. There's some really good concepts here about communication that I want to teach you that are not just going to be helpful in this situation, but all situations in terms of having very difficult conversations. But again, we're going to be more specific to the point of there's a girl, you're interested in her, or you were interested in her, and now you're at the point where you're like, I don't want to see her again, and you want to let her go. This is basically my anti-ghosting video. I don't want you to be ghosting a girl because that's completely wrong. We are mature men and we communicate with people and we don't just run away from the problems. So I urge you, we're not going to ghost. Instead of ghosting, we're going to be communicating with the girl, even if it's a difficult conversation, because that's why people ghost. They're scared of having conversations, and to be honest, they're quite lazy. So we're avoiding that. All right, enough of that intro. I know Tripp has a very long intros, but let's get into it. How do you let her down easy? Well, first you have to know there is no best way to do this. So whatever you hear from me or other videos you're watching or blog posts that you're reading, there's not going to be one piece of advice that is going to be the ultimate advice where she's going to be like, oh, that's great, I'm happy now, you did it perfectly and I'll be okay and I'll see you later, right? We hope that happens, but that's not reality. No matter what, you're dealing with another person, they have emotions, they have feelings, and you're breaking it off with them. So I'm going to give you the best way to do this possible, but just so you know that no matter what, I want to prepare you that the girl is going to be emotional. She's going to be hurt. She's going to be sad. She's going to be angry. She's going to be frustrated. She might say that she hates you. You know, she might take it out on you, or she's just going to be very sad and very quiet and crying, or maybe all of the above. So what I'm saying here is prepare for the emotions to come out. Prepare that you feel a lot of emotions coming out because you're going to feel bad about letting her down. But no matter what, this is going to happen. So here's the best way to do this. You have two ways, basically, unless I'm missing something, and if I am, comment down below. But either she did something very specific, right? And again, I don't want to sit here and give you a billion examples because there are. Maybe she did something very specific that bothered you, that hurt you, that made you feel wronged, or something that was just not cool, you know, whatever that may be. Again, if you're watching this and you're in the situation, you know what I'm talking about. So if she did that, then that is what you want to bring up, okay? That is what you want to bring up because that's the honest truth. And basically what I'm going into here is you want to be very honest with her. You want to be very honest with her. So you're going to be telling her what that specific thing was, maybe why it bothered you a little bit, and just say that you just don't think that continuing to see each other anymore is a good idea. And that's pretty much all you say, right? According to that, just this is the reason, and I just don't think we should see each other anymore, okay? So that's for a specific situation. Now, there might be a situation, probably most of you might be in a situation where you're just like, I'm just not that into her anymore. Like, I got to know her, she's cool, she's nice, but I'm just not really attracted to her. There's nothing there, there's no spark, there's no chemistry, there's nothing really holding me there, and I'd like to move on because I want to find someone else who I'm really attracted to and is a better fit for me, and they should find someone who's a better fit for them. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be honest too, to a degree. You're not going to be saying, I'm just not into you anymore, or I'm not attracted to you anymore. It's like, yeah, that's the truth, but that's just a very harsh way of putting it, and they might not take it the right way. Of course, like I said, they're still going to be emotional over it. So a better way to do this is saying this. I know we've been seeing each other for, you know, X amount of days or X amount of dates, but I have to be honest with you, and I just don't feel the connection like I thought I did or like I once did, right? So you're going to say something like that. You're going to say that I don't feel that connection anymore. Say I felt it in the beginning because maybe you guys have been on like 15 dates at this point, but I don't know what it is. It's just I don't feel that connection anymore. And you know what? That's the truth. This is the honest truth. You're saying this, and it's true. There is no specific reason, and if there is, like I said, you might say that to her, but there's no specific reason. It's just like you don't feel the attraction, but I don't like saying the word attraction in this case because it just comes off like I don't think you're pretty anymore. It's like that's not the whole reason. You're saying it to her like there is no connection, there's no chemistry. But again, you can say chemistry, but I like using the word connection. I'm just not feeling that connection anymore, and I'm very sorry. And what you need to do here, and I know this is going to be difficult for a lot of guys because I know you guys are awesome guys and you're good people, you're going to feel very bad. She might start crying, she might be very upset, she might be angry, and you're going to feel very bad about it, but you got to stand firm in your decision. If you come to the point where you're like, I'm ready to say this to her, that means that you're ready to do it. And so anything that's going to be holding you back from there is just some sort of guilt or something that's just making you feel bad about the situation. But the truth and honest truth is you probably don't want to be with her. So you want to be very firm on your decision. So remember that going into it. It's like you got to go into it and rip the Band-Aid right off because you're really just toying with her emotions if you're kind of going into it just to see how she reacts or to maybe, you know, if you still think there's a chance, then that's a whole other different conversation. You sit down with her, you say, you know, something's wrong here, but I want to work on it, right? But if it's over, it's over. So you got to be very firm in it and let her know, hey, I'm really sorry, but I just don't feel the connection between us anymore. And I did have a great time hanging out, but I think it's just best that I move on. Very important here, I want to add, don't say what she should do because in this situation, it can be very sensitive. She knows what she should do. Don't say she should move on or we should move on or, hey, you should find another guy or a better guy. Don't tell her what she should do. That's her business. You want to tell her what you should do. She'll figure out what she needs to do. Don't try to give her advice in this situation. Just say, I need to move on, I need to move forward, and I'm very sorry. So if you're new to this channel, you just found this, or maybe you haven't, I want you to press subscribe right now. Press the subscribe button because I have more videos coming out and a lot of other videos on the channel that will help you get into an amazing relationship, find a great woman, and be able to be happy in the relationship that you're in. So subscribe to the channel, write a comment down below, let me know how it goes. I'll be in there, I'll be reading your comments, other people will be reading your comments, so let's hear from you. Go ahead, write that down below, and I'll see you on the next video.